For Nazar Ahmed, it was milk, fish, nuts, wheat, apples, oranges. For Karambir Chima, it was tree nuts, wheat, gluten, egg, milk. For Zach Marks, it is nuts. But teacher Elaine Berkshire had no idea she was allergic to anything until one night in July after she drank a ginger beer.
It escalated unbelievably quickly. I was gasping. My chest was sort of becoming concave, trying to pull in breath. My voice dwindled down to almost nothing, so I couldn't communicate what was going on. I knew that my time was running out, and it was a really cold, clear realisation that I needed to make one very good call.
The call she made was to her colleague Jason, back at school 2 minutes away. She knew her symptoms were of anaphylactic shock because they'd just been trained on how to use adrenaline pens in school.
You could sort of tell from how it sounded that it was a very life-threatening situation. My first thought was to grab the kit from the school office and just get round to her house as quick as I could. And it was just a light bulb moment. So the adrenaline pen went in and I just saw the life come back into her eyes and, you know, breathing steadied off. I felt an immediate just relief.
If that resource hadn't have been there, I wouldn't be here either.
Elaine's life was saved because of a change in the law in 2017, which came about because of the tragic death of Karambir.
Hey, okay, now I'm going to show you.
He died after another pupil flicked a piece of cheese at him. His own adrenaline pen was out of date.
They're just like a defibrillator, but for allergies. So
since then, schools have been able to provide adrenaline in an emergency. The kit which saved Elaine's life was supplied to her school by Zach Marks.
We launched at the start of 2023, and in that time they've been used 5 times to treat life-threatening allergic reactions.
That's amazing.
It's incredible.
And every time it happens, how do you feel?
I've cried quite a few times. Our goal is to be every defibrillator's next door neighbour. We want adrenaline pens and training in every public place.
Nazar Ahmed died after an allergic reaction to his school dinner. At his inquest, his paediatrician and the coroner asked if adrenaline could be available in the same way as defibrillators.
Powered on. Stay calm. Follow the instructions.
The chief medical officer said that could not happen. There were very serious clinical concerns over the potential of inappropriate use by lay people. As for the possibility of a school-style rollout of adrenaline to other trained individuals, the medicines regulator told us that could only happen with a new piece of legislation.
Unlike a defibrillator, it's a medicine, it's not a device. It's something that can expire, and there's a question around who carries responsibility for replacing, who pays for it. The obstacles may be there, but I think what we're seeing is a continued trickle of deaths or serious near misses from anaphylaxis that perhaps might be mitigated by this kind of change in legislation and policy.
This is already happening in Ireland. Emma Sloan was 14 when she had an allergic reaction to a Chinese meal in Dublin. She died in the street after a chemist said he was unable to give her a life-saving adrenaline pen without a prescription. A new law now allows pharmacists and other individuals to hold and administer the drug if they have the right training.
James, you are with one of the organisations that's utilised this change in the law. Why?
Well, we are a small beekeeping club here in Cork, and we're concerned, and we were aware of the fact that our apiary is a long distance away from the main road, and we do classes each year, and the new beginners may unknowingly be allergic to bee stings.
Would you be surprised to hear that you are one of only 20 non-educational organisations to do this? Why so few, do you think?
I don't think enough people know about it, maybe. That's it.
The UK has one of the highest prevalence of allergy in the world. Right now, an outline for the UK's very first national strategy for allergy is being considered by medics. The idea of a public rollout of adrenaline is one of very many being considered to prevent future deaths. The Department for Health says it is actively considering how allergy care can be improved.
As a layperson, you would like to see this kind of thing readily available everywhere.
Absolutely. I think it's so important.
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's a piece of equipment that should be in all academic circles, it should be on airlines, it should be in all commercial environments where food is served.
I think it should be compulsory.
Jane McCubbin, BBC News.